This is my personal nightmare and big fear when I see the students playing piano like this. Tension in your body is an indication that something is wrong. And please don't compare it with a muscles fatigue after a workout, because you shouldn't feel any pain or tiredness after practicing. But what are the most common reasons which lead to this tension? First of all, uncomfortable position. Your body should be able to support your hands. Very often you need to change the position of your body instead of choosing a very uncomfortable and awkward position for your wrist. Secondly, bad posture. Too high wrist or too low wrist. Over curving the fingers or lifting them too high. But the biggest reason for attention is when the people don't release any tension. So it keeps building in your muscles, and especially in this big thumb muscle. A lot of beginners would push down into the keys. But we need only a little way to make the note sound. This is an easy exercise I do with my students in their first piano lesson. Imagine you are a puppet in the theater and somebody would move your hands, your hand and arm and your wrist with a string. First, your hands are resting in your lap. You're not pushing, but there is still some weight. Make sure your hands, arms and shoulders are relaxed. Now someone is lifting you by a string from your wrist. And you put your hands on the keys with the same resting weight you had before. You don't need to play anything, just put your hands, your fingers on the keys. You see, the keys are going down because there is some weight. Now someone lifts your wrist up and down. You can also try it with the left hand. This is a very important movement which helps you to release the tension. Let's try to do it with both hands. Please put your thumb on the C, and when you press the D, you lift your wrist a little bit and release the tension. The same with an E. You can see this movement here. You can also lift your finger. I'll show you how it goes. And then you play C again. If you have just started to play the piano, I highly recommend you to find a piano teacher, at least for the first couple of lessons. It's very helpful if somebody observes your posture and your position on the piano and check that you have no tension. So please be very careful with the fatigue and tension in your hands. It should not be this way, so be attentive, avoid any pain or tensions.